Name of the movie is Interview with a Vampire. 1994.
You said you were waiting for me. What were you gonna do? Kill me, drink my blood, all that stuff?
I mean, if he's a vampire, then yeah, right?
But you needn't be concerned with that now.
Okay. Did you
You
change your
really believe
mind?
this, don't you, that you're...
Or something?
Shall we begin like David Copperfield? I am born, I grew up. Or shall we begin when I was born to darkness, as I call it? That's really where we should start, don't you think?
Yeah, start there.
You're not lying to me, are you?
Look at the sickly man. All right, there's something wrong with him. Normally, I don't look at people and pretty much try to gauge that, but something's wrong with him.
Why should I lie? 1791 was the year it happened.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and forecast that this is definitely like a big budgeted movie. All right, and okay. Hey guys, really quickly, so for the era that this movie was released in 1994, I do think that this was filmed solidly. Nothing too outrageous in terms of like shooting techniques or anything. It's just a smooth looking film. Right? In terms of the lighting, though, lighting is spectacular. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and congratulate the DP immediately, even though we are currently 8 minutes in. Like, it's really well lit. Guys, I want you guys to know immediately, I do not know a lot about vampire things. Okay? Like, at all. I think something about garlic, and daylight, and fangs. Yeah, basically. Right? Now, keep this in mind, we did recently see another vampire movie, semi-recently, and it was okay, guys. So I'm definitely hoping that this one is better.
Do you want death?
But so far, yeah, it is.
Or have you tasted it? Don't be afraid. I'm going to give you the choice I never had.
Okay. But why are you doing this for him, Vampire Man? Why? I mean, I think if you were to offer me that, I'd probably take it, right? I wouldn't mind being a vampire. Again, I don't really know much, right? But he could fly. I want to fly. And he's over 200 years old. Oh, yeah. Like, can you still get people pregnant? No. Like, like, is that a thing? Like, how does that happen? Like, so if you get a woman pregnant, is the baby like a vampire baby? What exactly does like turning into a vampire do? Does it like change how your DNA works, guys? Can you pass it to is there such thing as vampire babies, guys?
If I leave you here, you die. Or you can be young always, my friend.
But why is he so important to you?
Now. Will you come or no?
Ooh, imagine. Never mind.
What did you see?
No words can describe it.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. You know, initially I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind this, but the whole procedure of like how it has to happen, nah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even sure I could deal with another man breathing heavily in my face, bro. I'm not even sure that that's even a possible thing in my life, guys. So with that alone would make me say never mind, because all of that, I can't do that, right? Yeah.
Might as well ask heaven what it sees.
Don't worry. Soon, you'll be sleeping as soundly as you've ever slept. And
Gonna be a
when you wake,
box, or does it have to be a coffin?
I'll be waiting for you. And so will all the world.
I think the other vampire wants something or something, guys. I don't know why he's being so nice to this random person when he could just be eating him.
It's so easy, you almost feel sorry for them.
Guys,
Just forget about that mortal coil.
that was just like a normal Friday.
Things off too quickly. See that one? The widow St. Clair. She had that gorgeous young fop murder her husband.
How do you know?
Read her thoughts.
Read her thoughts.
Read her thoughts. She blamed a slave for his murder. Imagine
sense.
what they did to him. Evildoers are easier, and they taste better.
Enchanté, monsieur.
So basically, any and everyone inside of that room right now, they're all going to taste delicious. Yeah? At this time? Oh, yeah. Any and every single person in there.
Now, young man, you really amaze me. I'm old enough to be your grandmother.
Yeah. Definitely. Great grandmother. It sounds like she just said, put it in my mouth, bro. Let me hear it again. Like, I see what the subtitles are trying to make me believe, but...
That's the melody.
I don't hear anything else. Oh, okay.
But you can't kill me, Louis.
Why can't he?
Feed on what you will. Rats, chickens, poodles. I'll leave you to it.
No, what? No, seriously. I get it. I mean, they don't die of natural causes, based off what we've encountered in the beginning of this year. They don't get sick. But he can't end your life? What do you mean by that? Is it like just in the vampire code not to delete another vampire? Or can he just physically, like, if he attempts to, will something stop him? All right? My question.
And watch you come to New Orleans then. The Paris Opera's in town. We can try some French cuisine.
Forgive me if I have a lingering
Yeah, bro, he just wanted a friend.
respect for life.
You'll soon run out of chickens, Louis.
Oh, you might as well finish dinner. Because I'm not sure she's going to be able to go anywhere to get stitches for that, at least. You might as well finish dinner. Not sure that's how it works, bro. Because as soon as, I mean, you can say it, right? But I'm pretty sure there was like documentation needed to say that human being is no longer owned by you, right? So you need like a piece of paper, bro, right? For each one of the human beings that you own, right? So that's what you need to do. You can't just say it, because now they're just going to be, stolen and owned by someone else, because they have no freedom papers, let's say.
Where are we? What do you think?
Some like dungeon or something.
We're in a nice, filthy cemetery. Does this make you happy? Is this fitting and proper enough?
Yeah, kind of.
We
Right
belong
now.
in hell. But there was a hell. And no matter where we moved to, I was in it.
Yeah, I can only imagine that everywhere he went, that exactly what was going on before is happening again. I mean, they're deleting people en masse, 2 to 3 people a night. I mean, there were not that many people in these cities.
Rooms on the waterfront of New Orleans.
Like, how many young girls are there until there are no more young girls?
Your pretty friend, I exhausted her.
He ate her, didn't he? I think he ate her.
So soft.
That's why she like passed out.
I can see you lying.
I don't understand how she's getting any type of gratification out of, um, you know, her, being eaten. I don't know. I mean, while she's alive, she looks like she's really enjoying it.
I'm not dead, am I?
No.
Yes, say yes.
Not yet. You finish this! You finish this now! You finish it!
Guys, I'm going to guess that they had a lot of issues with house fires back then.
In the old world, Louis, they called it the dark gift.
Like, what do you do with the bodies now?
But I gave it to you.
Just leave them for housekeeping? Dirty street rats. Delicious. Sickly humans that are about to go. Eat them. Bro, don't eat the kid.
Please help us. Please wake Mama, Monsieur.
This calls for a celebration. Non più dry farfallone amoroso. Notte giorno
Oh, that's
ritorno girando.
that is
There's still life in the old lady yet.
No, there isn't.
Louis,
That's a crazy one right there.
back!
That's a crazy one.
you are what you are.
This man walked in on one guy eating a kid, and then started dancing with his bubonic plague-ridden mother, the kid's mother.
Merciful death. For no creatures under God are as we are, none so like him as ourselves. I have a gift for you. Come. Please.
This is about to be crazy, guys. Whatever gift he's going to give to him.
Precious. And I'm going to give you what you need to get well.
Oh, no. Like a kid vampire? Okay. Like her hair got done and all that? Just... Oh, this man is sick. Like sick. Like how much of it is him being a vampire and how much of it is he's just like a terrible person, like in general, like he's just a bad guy, like for real. Bad guy.
Till the day came when she wanted one of her own.
But again, why the coffin specifically?
Whenever she awoke, she would crawl into mine.
That's what I just realized here is that light still is an issue, guys. Sunlight. Like he basically said when he met the guy who was interviewing him that for the most part, none of the things that have bled into popular culture do anything. But apparently sunlight does.
Lost, my love?
Mama.
Hush now, don't cry. We'll find her.
Oh, you about to get eaten. Eat her. Like what even was like what was the cause of death, guys? They were just finding out that people were gone in their house when they didn't like show up for things or something like how were you getting away with this?
Trust Claudia to have found her. What? Don't you want her?
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, let me. I think I know what's happening here. She's going to be a kid forever. She will never grow up to be a woman. Never, right? So, of course, she looks at her and she's like, yeah, that'll never be me. I'm a kid. Basically.
I want to be her.
30 years had passed, yet her body remained that of an eternal child. Her eyes alone told the story.
It's kind of a weird conversation to be having, though. I'm just going to be honest. A little strange, but I guess it was, the early 1800s by now, so I guess that was normal.
Of her age, staring from under her doll-like curls with a questioning that would one day need an answer.
Why always on this night?
What night? What do you mean?
You always give me a doll on the same night of the year.
Let me guess, the year that she was turned?
I didn't realize.
Is this my birthday?
Kinda.
You dress me like a doll. You make my hair like a doll. Why?
No. He didn't do it. When you got bit and you became a vampire, it naturally became like that and stayed like that, okay? Just so you know.
Some of these, Claudia, are so old.
It's gonna come right back. Go. Make it come back. Make it come back. It'll grow back. It'll grow back.
She'll never ever grow up.
Yeah, basically.
I am this thing.
He was walking around hungry, okay? He found out that there were people down the street that were basically expiring from the bubonic plague. You were in there petting your mother's skin growths, and then he grabbed you. He tried to eat you. Then the other guy comes walking in, right? It starts dancing with the corpse. Then he gets kind of like nervous or scared or whatever, then drops you on the bed. Then miraculously he comes, basically nursing you back to life. That's how it happened.
Louis, my love. I was mortal to you. You gave me your immortal kiss.
I think, nope. Bert. Okay. I thought this was about to get weird, guys. All right. Everything in me said that this was going to be something crazy.
I've brought a present for you.
Where are we going with this?
Then I hope it's a beautiful woman with endowments you'll never possess.
Don't you say such things.
Oh my. Oh my.
You haven't fed enough. I can tell by your color.
That's crazy. Okay, so wait. So like the blood from the expired individuals do not help or aid or like negates all of their vampire special powers or something, guys? Is that what I'm getting? I'm trying to understand how to delete them. It seems like you drink from someone who is gone, long gone, right? And then you can end the vampire.
Should we burn him? Bury him? What would he have liked, Louis? The swamp.
Like, guys, keep this in mind. She's like 42 years old by now. What? What happened?
How could it be?
I don't know.
Like himself again.
All right, so you just need to go ahead and like eat like a normal person, and a shower.
Very naughty little girl.
Fire? Well, fire will do it, right? Yeah, bro. Touch up everything. This man is climbing the ceiling.
Lestat, we deserve your vengeance.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. If I was like there, I'm not sure that I would want to live in a house that is that close to each other, specifically in a place where you're obviously lacking firefighting abilities for some reason next to the water. Maybe they just haven't started doing that yet, guys. But everything is super flammable. Again, I have no idea why they would even put candles in their houses. Wait a second. I think I see a slight error, guys. So obviously it's an open blaze, right? But there looks like a modern fire hose, right, with lots of pressure, okay, being sprayed right in this section right here. That's exactly what's happening, guys. Right here. It's a hose. Like a modern hose. It was you and the girl. You were eating all the people.
I was Creole after all, and Paris was the mother of New Orleans.
Creole? Not Cajun? Okay. Really? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't like France. I don't like the culture. I don't like the food. I think easily, how about this here? Allegedly known around the world for having like the best cuisine. It's the worst food I've ever tasted in my entire life. Second to the UK. Right? So French, the French and the British. Okay. Now the best food in France comes from Algeria. Okay. That's basically, I would probably say that's it, or Morocco, right? But that again has nothing to do with France. And the same thing in the UK. The best food is going to either be Jamaican food or Indian food, generally, right? And that's crazy. When the best food in your country doesn't even come from your country. But if you do try the food from the country, you'll be absolutely disgusted. Okay, and I also don't like Paris. It's dirty. Like basically the same critiques I have for New York City, I have for Paris, but Paris is worse. Yeah, it's worse because of the culture. At least in New York, you kind of know people are going to be rude, right? You expect it. But there are a lot of people who go to Paris for the first time in their lives, and they think that it's going to be some magical, winter wonderland type of thing. It's not winter wonderland, like a fantasy fairy tale environment. Bro, it's trash. You're gonna literally come back with Paris syndrome. Okay, I'm telling you. But all right, realize that your dreams are not really dreams. You'll go to small towns. Small towns are better. But when I travel, I try to stay away from big cities anyway, so. So you like all naturally dress alike?
What beauty by my side! A rose in bloom, a shrinking violet. Perhaps she has a mind to be my bride. Perhaps my lesson has not ended yet.
I don't think that she's an actress. I think this is really happening. Is that child famous now? She looks familiar. And they think that that was all fake, but it was all real. Well played. I mean,
We live beneath. I'm very beautiful.
that's not going to last for too much longer, though. Can't.
Two vampires from the new world come to guide us into the new era as all we love slowly rots
You got like a snack living in your house?
and fades away. And perhaps this is the only real evil left.
I think it's fire. Fire definitely hurts him. It's either that or the light from the fire. Potentially.
I have never seen a vision nor learned a secret that would damn or save my soul.
I would say, though, if this had the potential to be real, then religion could also then. Right? Like, if this was like a real, like, if this existed in your universe, then yes, there could be something else also in your universe, right? Like, if Dracula existed, then absolutely something else exists, right? But if this doesn't, no, I'm not do that. But you get what I'm saying here, right? Like, I mean, if this had the potential to be like real, then everything else would also have potentials to be real and have like, concrete facts to back everything up, because at least, right? I think that's how I would look at it, at least, to answer the question, at least. If you were to give me this question, I would say, in this universe, 100,000%, because you shouldn't exist, right? You out here flying, you live forever, right? So yes, there could in fact be something. If you're mythical, then anything that's based off of that, then could absolutely have some type of like basis in truth, because
I am the oldest living vampire in the world.
Okay, so you turned everyone.
And it's as I always feared.
Who turned you?
Claudia is very dear to me. She's my daughter. You love her.
I don't have glasses on my face.
Oh, my beloved. She's in danger, isn't she?
Yeah.
Why?
She deleted another vampire.
So soon? Without any of those answers you so longed for.
I mean, you obviously can't answer any of these questions.
The wrong questions.
Okay. But you know where he's going with this, though, right? So what would make sense is you tell him what he wants to know.
Beautiful, my friend.
It's a pretty man. I said this already. I mean, you're already in too deep, so you might as well just get deeper.
What died in that room was not that woman.
It's your spirit. Right? Okay, right. So he's about to turn into a monster now. He calls himself that now. Because now he's out here turning people into vampires. I mean, you did admit to the cardinal sin, bro. You did that. Right. Like, doesn't she have to, like, drink some blood, though? Hey, listen, you guys are both wearing tents. All right, so go ahead and take all of that off and cover yourself with the tents you guys are wearing, at least during the day. Okay, well, I guess that explains why we haven't seen them. Okay. Don't breathe that in. Cover your face.
Once, maybe twice in his own eternity. And maybe it was to quench those tears forever that I took such revenge on him.
Ha 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 ha! You deserve it. I mean, bro, if you didn't always do the same move, you probably would have been fine. Now look at you, cut in half, a morsel of what you once were.
No. And you knew what I would do?
Oh yeah, probably.
I knew. You were their leader. They trusted you.
He also didn't like him. He called him decadent.
You made me see their failings, Louis.
Heard that you burnt to a cinder?
Louis, I swear I did.
Ah, but I know you did.
Yep.
I know.
Oh yeah.
And as much as your invitation might appeal to me, I must regretfully decline.
I think you just made an enemy.
It was rich, almost sweet, like the fragrance of jasmine and roses around our old courtyard. I walked the streets, savoring that long-lost perfume. I caught the scent of death, and it wasn't coming from the graves, a scent too faint for mortals to detect.
I've dreamed of this moment. She never should have been one of us.
It's all past, Lestat.
Yeah. Past.
Wait, so you knew that he was here the whole time? Like you've walked past this street to that movie theater for many, many years and you just realize that he's there right now? Or you go and see him occasionally? How does this work? And why were you blamed for his deletion if he's still alive? I mean, barely. But...
Not even you, Louis.
I tried.
Yes, you tried. If you stayed with me, I could venture out again.
Bro, just go outside. I mean, you've been wearing the same clothes for the last 300 years. Go outside at night with like a hood on or something.
Detached, unchangeable, empty.
Bro, you're about to get eaten.
Empty. That's it? God has nothing to do with it.
You like this?
It is.
To that for centuries.
He like instantly knows how to drive now too, guys. That's a wild one. Guys, nothing prepared me for this movie. All right, to be honest, any bit of vampire, anything that has bled into like pop culture, I'd say, or the pop culture that I've experienced at least, right, did not set up like vampirism correctly for me. I think I would like at least for this to be probably, what about this? I would like for this to be closer to actual reality than the other parts. By the end of it, yeah, listen, would I want to be a vampire even after encountering all of this? Yes. Yes. I'm sorry. I don't really see the downside here. What's the downside? You have to eat people? All right. Well, I'll eat people. That's it. That's the only downside. You gotta eat people. There are a lot of terrible people. I'm sure they taste delicious. All right. And I really have no idea why Lestat decided to sit stagnant for many, many, many years, multiple hundreds of years, looking the way he did when all he really had to do was eat a person and he would kind of go back to normal and be the old Lestat. But listen, the cycle continues, guys, I guess, right? The movie was brilliant, though. I want to clap it up. The rewatchability of this film is so crazy for me. I cannot wait for that. I wonder if is there a second one to this one here, guys? I really do hope that there is, guys, because this is great, guys. I did see recently, while I'm searching for this video specifically, there is apparently a show, right? It's on AMC. I've seen the thumbnail for it because I watched Snowpiercer on AMC. And so, yeah, I see that there is a show. I wonder if it's interesting, though. Apparently they're on season 2, right? But either way, guys, listen. If you guys would like to see the full-length reaction, I definitely would rate this movie very, very high, guys. Okay, I'd give it a solid 8, maybe like an 8 out of 10. I would say solid. I think it was filmed also very well. For the time itself, it was lit beautifully throughout, guys. It's a great film. It's a really great film. But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.